The way I played it is I played all the parts on a number of different guitars. How the song was written was it starts off with a piano or electric piano with a some type of effect on it, playing the arpeggiated chords. Arpeggiated chords are basically chords, but you pluck each note one at a time. And after a few measures, the guitar joins into it and plays along with the piano. And that pretty much goes throughout the whole song, that same chord progression. It's played very rigid, very kind of cold and rhythmical. It's the only way I can describe it. And that's what gives this song such a great effect, because then when they start singing their three-part harmony, it's very flowing and mystical, and the combination of the two really works beautifully together. But on the guitar, if you play the beginning part, to play it straight and cold like that is it's not the best thing to do on the guitar. It doesn't sound all that good. On the piano, and if you can have people singing it after that, it kind of works. But my version of it, I played the first part, tried to play it very straight ahead, and put a little bit of feeling into it also. Okay, we're going to go over in this video, we're going to go over the chords for the piano slash guitar part, which is basically the same thing. They're both playing the same part. There's a slight bass part in there that's a little obscure, but that's there also. Um, they start singing it in three-part harmony. Okay, the lyrics of the song. And then it goes to a bridge section, again, still staying with three-part harmony. And then they sing it again. And at the very end, the last time they sing it, they don't sing the melody, but a synthesizer plays the melody. And they sing what they call an obligato part or a descant part, which is the above all of that, which is so beautiful. And it mixes real well together. It really gives me the idea when I played it, after I listened to it, I said, boy, it almost sounds like a piece that Bach wrote, the way all the parts fit together and how it works together. I've been playing that song for a long time. I teach it to students. It's a great song to learn, to play bar chords. And if you can sing pretty good, you can sing along with it too. But like I said, the melody is in three-part harmony, and to this day I haven't found three singers that really could sing it real well, where I'd really like to perform it and have somebody sing it. Maybe somebody could contact me, three great singers that know the song. I'd be more than happy to play the guitar part and hear you sing it. But it's an extremely difficult song to sing and to get it to sound like that. But I did it on the guitar, just the guitar, because it's, like I said, it's a great song, and there's a real lot to learn. After I did it, I started teaching to students, and I realized that, boy, there's a lot to learn about guitar playing when you transcribe the vocal part to the guitar, because, like I said, it's three-part harmony, so you can play little three-note chords to imitate the vocal part. And it's very exciting to do, and you learn a lot about chords and chord inversions. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the first part, the introduction part, which, like I said, is played on an electric piano, and then the guitar joins in. But it's in the key of C sharp minor. This song always reminded me of the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven, and I don't know why it did, but one of the reasons I think it does is it's the same key. C sharp minor. The first chord is C sharp minor, and that's the same key that the Moonlight Sonata is in. Even though the Moonlight Sonata is played in triplets, this is just eighth notes. But it definitely reminds me of that, whether Paul or John was playing the piano. They always tinkered with classical music, whether they were tinkering around with the Moonlight Sonata, I can't say for sure, and then went into writing this beautiful song, because they, have been known to do that, tinker around with classical music and then come up with ideas of their own. Like Blackbird is a good example, where they were playing a piece by Bach and developed it into the guitar part for Blackbird. There's a couple other songs that have some very strong classical influences. All right, so let's go over the song. The first chord is C sharp minor, and that's going to be on the 4th fret here. It's a bar chord. It's a good song to do if you've been playing bar chords for a while, because a lot of them are similar to a lot of other songs that the Beatles wrote. The C sharp minor chord, once again, is one of those chords that's used in a number of their songs. It fits perfectly for their key for the vocal ranges that they have. So the C sharp minor chord, once again, is on the 4th fret, and the first finger bars. Then your third finger is on the fourth string, pinky's on the third string, and second finger on the second string, your first finger bars. Okay, so there's the C sharp minor chord. Now, it's an arpeggiated backup, arpeggiated accompaniment style that they're using. In other words, they're not just playing the chords like this. What they're doing is they're playing the notes one at a time. Hence the idea of the Moonlight Sonata. So the pattern for the picking is going to be starting from the fifth string. What you're going to do is you're going to pick the fifth, fourth, third, second, then right back to the third, fourth, fifth, fourth. All right, so at the end you go back to that fourth again. So it's going to be like this. That's basically the picking pattern for most of the song. Once again, it's going to be on the fifth string. You play from the fifth to the second string, then right back to the fifth, and you end with that fourth string. Now, if you count it as eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and there's your first measure, 4 beats. Okay. Once again, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, to make it a little bit more interesting, what they did is on that 4 and beat number 4, when you play the fifth string back to the fourth string, what he does when he gets to the fifth string, he brings that pinky over to the 7th fret on the fifth string and plays that note back to the fourth string. So now it's going to, you have to reach that, grab that pinky, let that pinky shoot around and hit that 7th fret on the fifth string. So the pattern's like this: 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Right. Now if you get good at it, you can put the pinky down and let that note ring while you get that fourth string ringing. But your hand position's got to be nearly perfect in order to do that. Okay? If you're a little bit, if your thumb's up here, you're never going to be able to do it like this. Right, because you're not going to be able to clear that fourth string, so you have to keep your hand down. It really forces your hand into a good position to playing this song.